Hey guys, Press Bill Comic Book University and Secret Empire Uprising, issue number 1. I don't know if there's going to be an issue number 2. I believe that there's not. I think this is just supposed to be an all on its own kind of thing, which is kind of a shame because I am really loving this story. Basically, Black Widow, she's doing the whole Red Room thing, and Nadia Pym is there, and she went through a different version of the Red Room, right? She went through the basics, and they realized that she was a science major, so instead of staying with the assassination techniques that the Black Widow learned, instead, she went and learned other things. She's still really good at Krav Maga and a bunch of other cool things like that, spying, detective espionage, whatever, but she's mainly a scientist. But she still went through Red Room training. So, boom, love it. Now, she basically says, okay, everybody's going to go and try and audition to be a singer, all right, with me. We're going to, first off, they have the whole sensitivity training thing. They have to make sure that you are okay with letting bad things happen to people and things. And yeah, they never showed exactly what it is that Black Widow did by taking these kids, the new champions, basically, into this separate room. And they came out crying, right? Riri Williams was the first one. We don't know what they did in there, and I'm actually okay with not knowing what happened in there because that's freakish. Just came out bawling like that. So the Totally Awesome Hulk, Amadeus Cho, and Nadia Pym get selected to go into this choir so that they could try and infiltrate. And eventually, this choir, they should be able to have close access to Steve Rogers, Captain America, Captain Hydra. And obviously, Black Widow is hoping that they're going to be able to take a shot and kill Steve Rogers. Not likely, especially since it's obviously going to be Amadeus Cho now. But either way, it's pretty cool because a whole bunch of really wicked, weird things happen. All of a sudden, the freelancers show up. They were hired to hang out and help out judging and protection and all that good stuff. Now, the freelancers, if you don't know them, they're from the Champions comic book. So they know who Amadeus Cho is, even without being in the Hulk form. They know what he looks like. So jig is up, right? No. Instead, there's a secret mission to try and get a special device that Riri makes and to bring it to Amadeus so that it will disguise his face. Now, unfortunately, the way that they got it there, it wound up being slightly bungled. It's a shame. It sucks. But he didn't have to, but he basically ratted out Nadia. So she turned into her wasp form and got out of there with Spider-Man and a whole bunch of others. Riri was in there and the Falcon. So they could get the heck out of Dodge because Hydra discovered them. And yeah, so now Amadeus is stuck in there all by himself. That's kind of freaky, scary, creepy. But he's one of the 48 survivors, so to speak. So yeah, bang. He gets to actually be one of those 40. He's 1 and 47 Hydra guys. And this was actually a really sad moment in here when Spider-Man tried to talk to these guys, Miles Morales, and try to get them to I'm going to get you guys out of here. Just say you want to come with me and I'll bring you guys with me. We'll get out of here. And some of them are actually like, I hope you die. And they start throwing things at him. And it was really sad. The fascist youth of today, right? Anyway, yeah, just the brainwashing. Remember, they've had history. This is for the past 2+ years. This stuff has happened. So on top of that, they changed the history books and the Great Awakening and all that good stuff, if you can call it good. Guys, I'm giving this a B+. This was so much fun to read. I don't know how they're going to combine all of these books together. This is, I guess, not going to be part of the main story, but you do have to read this after Secret Empire 3. If I remember, I'll try and put that in the description so you get the idea. But yeah, really good stuff. I'm in love with this storyline and all the little side stories. Honestly, guys, I haven't been this happy about a comic. I don't think I've ever been this happy with all of the side stories and everything as I am, for other Marvel events or any event, as I am with this Secret Empire event. As weird as that may sound, this is so intriguing to me. I'm so just sold on this that every single little thing that comes out, I'm like, Doctor Strange and all this, I'm just buying up every little one, putting them together, keeping them in the collection, reading them all, and reviewing them all. So yeah, you get that. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.